Hi guys, here's another video. We've got this LG TV which I'm having a look at. It keeps blowing the fuse, and let me just show you here. It's the main board there, and across here is the power board. So I've removed the power board, as you can see, as I'm going to test it. Test capacitors. You see here, so far so good. These capacitors and MOSFETs seem to be working okay. Okay, so what I've found is this fuse here is blown. So what I've done, I've put a 5 amp fuse along the bottom, as you can see there. There's a 5 amp fuse wire, and I'm just going to give it a try, and I'll just plug it in, and you saw that bang there. Let me just show you slow motion. You see there, it just sparked, blew the capacitor. So I've disconnected from the mains, and I think the problem's with these two MOSFETs here. Let me just highlight that for you. There's two, there's one there and one there. These two MOSFETs, I'm going to replace them, and also this capacitor is what you saw blow, the ceramics capacitor. So I'm going to have to order a new one, and just show you here. I found a couple of a pack of 5 MOSFETs and a pack of 20 ceramic capacitors, which I've ordered. Just got to wait for them to arrive. Okay, the parts are here. So what I've got to do now is remove the old MOSFET and capacitors. Here you can see me just unscrewing the MOSFET from the aluminium heatsink. And just remove the retaining screws. And if I just flip it over now, all I've got to do now is unsolder it. Here you've got a flux remover. It just sucks the flux up like so. So all I've got to do now is get the flux hot and suck the flux out of the housing, as you can see there, on both sides. Just got to do 3 on both legs, which I have done. And here you can see me just removing the MOSFET from the aluminium heatsink. So I'm just going to undo the last couple of legs, as you can see here, and that's one of the MOSFETs removed there, unsoldered. Put it to one side. I've got them both off. So here's the new parts here. Here are the new MOSFETs which I've ordered. Just show you here. It comes as a pack of 5, same as was removed. So it's just a matter of refitting the new MOSFETs. So it's just a matter of popping them into the PCB. Just put a little bend in the legs there. And then before soldering them, what I'm going to do is use this thermal compound grease, heat transfer between the MOSFET and the aluminium heatsink on both of them there, you can see. And then it's just a matter of screwing them down as previous. And as I'm screwing them down, you can see the heat, the compound squirting out the side there. Okay, so that's sound, that's fitted. So now I've got to solder it. Just flip it upside down again, and I've just got to solder the MOSFETs to the circuit board. I'm going to start off by using some flux And then here you can see me just soldering the 3 legs, well, it will be the 6 legs of the MOSFET. And as you can see here, I've pretty much finished that. So I'm just going to fit these ceramic capacitor, as you can remember, the one blue. So I'm just going to replace the one. And it's just a matter of soldering this also to the PCB where the old one came from. Just here, close up, you see there, just soldering the ceramic capacitor. And now that that's done, just going to chop off all the extensions from the MOSFET and the capacitor. Just snip them off with some wire snippers. Okay, so now it's just a matter of placing the board back on, the power board back on the TV. And all I've got to do is connect up all the connections. Just get a closer look there. Just plug the power supply back in, but not switched it on as yet. And then I've just got to connect up these connectors here from the main board. And I'll just switch it on. And straight away, because the back lights come on straight away. And I've got this TV facing down on a glass table, sorry. So I'll just show you here. Just show you the underside. As you can see, it's illuminated now, and we've actually got a display. So that's a successful repair. All I've got to do now is reassemble the TV lively, as you can see here. And just stand it up. And just clipping the rest of it together. So just got to plug it in, and as you can see there, it's come on, and that seems to be working fine. So with that, thanks for watching once again, and please subscribe.